Yo, what's happening? What's happening? It's your boy OG Cook. It's another episode of the More Muse podcast. We up in this bit, man. What's up, fellas? We up in this motherfucker, man.
What up?
C11 Studios, IAMHIPHOPMAG, Sports Betters Media. We locked in, man, for another day, another conversation. We out here trying to find the muse, you know. Today on the show, we got a young up-and-coming artist, fire rapper, bro. Straight out of 336, Greensboro, North Carolina, to be exact. ForeverJabron, what's going on, man?
What up? What's good?
Man? Appreciate you for joining me. Appreciate you. Yeah, give it up for him.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Jabron, let's start here, man. I want to hear the origin story.
The origin story?
Yeah, how you get started in this music thing, man?
It's really crazy. Check this out. So, like, I ain't even really start liking music till I was about between 13 and 15. Like, I was the kid that was in the room with the door closed playing the video game. Legit, a quiet ass kid. I was just quiet as fuck, just chilling. And then I don't know what it was. I just started taking a liking to it just for self-expression. And then it kind of stuck with me. That's kind of the gist of it. And then I don't know. I had good grades and shit, so I was doing good in school. Went to college, I was just I fuck with this. I could do this, but this is where my heart at. So I kind of always kept coming back to music until I got to the point where I was just this is what I want to do. And then God just kept showing me time and time again, just giving me reassurance to you doing the right thing, you going the right way.
Yeah, okay, that's real. So you need an outlet, you need a hobby, something that you could put your heart into. You know what I'm saying? That means something to you.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me, at least. You know what I'm saying? So what inspired you, to really get into music? Who'd you hear first that made you yeah, I need to do something like this?
I don't know. It's crazy though, cause my music don't sound nothing like it, but definitely Lil Wayne. I don't know what it was about that Drop 3, but the Drop 3, I was just blown away by it. I was a real big fan of Cassidy, real big fan. I still fuck with his music.
I can hear it in the cadence.
Cassidy, I ain't even gonna flex. A lot of niggas be scared to get this nigga props, but even when I was a young nigga, Bow Wow, man, he had everybody doing.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Bow Wow's a legend, bro. Stop playing, bro. Bow Wow's a legend, bro. Facts. Come on, bro. Yeah. I'm glad you said that.
Who else? Shoot, my mom's played a lot of DMX. I wasn't amazed by him, but I was just so drawn into it because certain music you don't understand till you get to a certain age. So as I got older and stuff like that, I started to understand and then that's when I got amazed. But it was just a little bit of everybody. For real, Usher. Matter of fact, Usher. That was the first CD I ever had.
Classic.
Usher My Way. That's it. I thought I was gonna be a singer for real. I don't know how I ended up rapping.
You can sing, bro?
No.
Oh.
I be trying though.
Somebody had to tell you nah, this ain't it.
My sister be yeah, you know what I mean, that's cool or whatever, but nah, I don't do that.
Yeah, facts. That's real. You need people like that in your corner, man.
I'm not for real.
So, what inspires your sound? It's different, bro. I don't think I've heard anybody sound like you with the similar rap style or anything. What get that sound together?
I think it's a mix of me trying to find myself, and I used to play the drums as well too. In marching band, I played the snare. So my cadence is similar to that when I rap. But yeah, just me trying to find my voice. Cause I remember one time I used to yell in pillows trying to get my voice to be deeper and stuff. Cause coming up, a lot of the rappers they got a deeper voice, rapping voice. So I'm yo, nah, my voice need to be like this. And then I had to learn I was blessed with a different voice. So once I learned how to just accept who I was, that's when my sound kind of started evolving. And I was just I can get down with this.
That's real. So, how long you been rapping?
So, probably just playing around with it since maybe 11, 12. And then I kind of started getting it more organized around 15. And then super serious probably was the end of high school. And then I want to do this a couple of years ago. I was just nah, this is it. I got to be doing this.
I like that. So you knew early, that's.
Yeah, I think I did, but I think I was running from it, to be honest with you, because I was naturally quiet. I still am in a sense. I was just a quiet kid, so really getting on stage and being in front of crowds and public speaking, that's really out of my character. But Yeah, I guess I was just running from it, but sometimes, we be in our own way.
Yeah, facts, bro. Facts. And I think that's the biggest way we block our blessings, especially as black men, bro. We get in our way. We self-sabotage. You know what I'm saying? We getting in these spaces where we feel like we're not deserving, and only because of society. You know what I'm saying? So when we feel like we don't genuinely love something when we know we do, bro, we fucking ourselves up. We fucking our life up, bro. So independent artists. Talk to me about that. How's the experience as an independent artist where you don't have, the major push behind like a label?
Oh man, I always say that.
It is not for the weak, especially if you don't have like a team around you. Like I got people that support me and stuff like that, but as far as a team on like the creative side and like the production side and everything, it's just like my friends and stuff, they give me like ideas and stuff, and like they give me feedback. But like actually like creating stuff, like most of my project covers, like I created up until like recently, I was like recording and mixing myself and everything, and it was just because like not because I wanted to, but I didn't have like the money to. So it was just like, all right, so if I ain't got the money, but there's this knowledge out here, what you gonna do? You just gonna be like, I can't do it and give up? I'm like, I'm gonna learn. I'm just do what I can, and then I don't know. That just taught me how to grind. So like. At times I'll be like, man, I don't feel like doing this, or like, dang, I gotta do this, or it could be dope if I could pay this person to do it. But like sometimes as like an independent artist, you just gotta be like, give the best of what you got and like, present it the best way you can and just hope that people receive it like that.
Facts.
Cause I done definitely put some shit together. I was like, man, this gotta be the craziest shit ever. And then like down the line I'll be like, man, it ain't as dope as I thought it was. But it's really just about my intentions. Like, I did my best, I gave my best, and like, your best might not be good enough for everybody, but as long as you're doing your best at that time, that's the only thing that matters.
Facts. Hey, that's game, man. That's game. Because you need that capital, bro. Like, you cannot do anything without capital. At all. That shit is important, man. Like,
nah, for real.
So, would you recommend other up-and-coming artists to, not go with the label? Because in your opinion, what's the cons of being an independent artist versus a label? Well, let me put it like this. What's the cons of being with the label?
Cons, I would say the restrictions on creativity, because there is like a certain sound and a certain style that some labels like definitely force you like, and then like it's all about who's hot right now. So like you could like have some dope shit that you feel like is great with a label, but like they gonna always push who's ever hot first, which makes sense because it's business at the end of the day. But like as an artist, sometimes we get our emotions too put into it, and like we don't understand that. And then shoot, sometimes they don't be willing to like. I mean, I don't know from experience, but just from hearing people talking stuff, like you might have an idea that you feel like is great and that's gonna work for you, and they might not be behind it. So it's just like I don't know. Sometimes it's giving up like control and creativity, which like might not seem like too much. But like it's everything when you creating from like a place of
facts. Love. Authenticity.
Yeah.
That's facts. That's fact. Kim, you got something, bro?
Yeah, big co-host, man, for the best podcast. More
Yes,
views.
sir.
IAMHIPHOPMAG, Sports Betters Media. Jabron in the building, man. What can you tell all our artists coming out of Carolina? How do we get that push to get heard as far as the hub states? New York, Chicago, Atlanta. What can we do to get heard outside the city?
It's gonna sound crazy, but like togetherness inside the city. Because one thing I've been learning is like people support togetherness.
That's
like,
real.
Because like I don't know, it's just something about seeing the energy of like people doing something together, and it's like out of love. Like how y'all coming together right now to do the interviews and the podcast. It's just like that's love. Because like nowadays, there's a lot of people trying to do everything by themselves, and like truth be told, like you can get things done by yourself, but it's better together and it's more rewarding too. Like that's one thing I've been realizing. Like even though like I might be the artist, it's bigger than just me. Like my producers, my sister, like she going on with me, like my engineers, my homies that like work the camera for me. Even like they still learning, but they still do it. It's just like the experiences for everybody. So like the togetherness, I think that's what's really gonna bring us together and push forward. Because it's just like. What makes those places hot is not the fact that they hot. At least to me, this is just my opinion. It's not the fact that like it's New York and New York is crazy and shit like that. It's the togetherness.
Yeah.
Look at Atlanta, togetherness. New York, togetherness.
Exactly.
Houston, Texas, togetherness. Like that's
Be
what it
40,
is.
50 deep everywhere they go.
That's a fact.
I think it's a mindset too. Like I honestly believe, like wholeheartedly, there's enough room for everybody to win.
Right.
Like some people feel like if this person is winning, I can't win, or this person might take up some space for the next person to win. It's enough room for everybody to win because we all cater to different people and different experiences for people. So it's just like, ain't no limit. Everybody can win.
Eats, B.
Like
everybody
that.
eats.
That's dope. That's dope. Very good answer.
Well, let's talk about the distribution side of it. Talk about Equity Distribution Company. You know how they help you out as far as putting your music out.
It's dope because like it's just dope because so Rail Carter he that's who I talked to through Equity or whatever, and he was the one that got me tapped in and everything and like transitioned me over to working with Equity, and then just like the conversations, he's like real honest with a lot of things, and then just the opportunity that like Equity has itself, like it allows me to push my music to a lot of different platforms that I didn't even know like either had a platform or was like reachable still as an independent artist. So it just opened up doors like that, and then just like the family ties and things that they have, it's just like it's a down payment for like future investments in a sense. That's how I see it. Like working with Equity ain't gonna do nothing but open up like more doors for me. It's like it's really a blessing.
That's dope, man. So you mentioned Equity. I mean, it's in the name, of course, but like talk about you own all your music.
Yep.
So talk about how important that is, bro. Like, because a lot of people it's almost equivalent to selling your soul, especially when you haven't made it. So just talk about how important that is.
To me, it's just because like you never know like what song is gonna take you there, and then like sometimes you never even know that one song might be it for you. Like it's like a lot of what ifs, but like not to say that you always need control over everything, but if like the longer you can keep it, the better. Because like I feel like as an artist, it's different pieces to an artist, and like of course like owning your catalog is a piece of it, and like the more you retain all those pieces, I feel like the better off you'll be in like the long run. Especially like sometimes it's good to sell your catalog and it's good to give away like this percentage of songs and things like that. But like I feel like if you could just hold on to it until it's like the exact right time, which like you never know when the exact right time is, but you see now like how a lot of artists are selling their catalogs and publishing and stuff like that, and it's just like the numbers they getting is crazy. And just because they knew like to hold on to it and they had like belief in themselves. So like I think it plays into a part of like believing in yourself and also understanding like the business, because like sometimes believing in yourself could be like, all right, let me get them a piece of this and we're going to take this to the next level. It's just like person to person.
Yeah, that's facts.
Justin Bieber, Future, they all sell their catalog.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Somebody just sold theirs the other day for 900 mil. I mean,
they don't care about the catalogs no more. They care about their money.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely generational money. Like, the family was set for the rest of eternity. Damn near. Like, bro, like, word up.
Yeah.
But let's get into Broken Halos. Your latest project, you dropped it almost a year ago. It's almost the anniversary for it, January 17th, right?
Yes, sir.
So, explain the title and the concept of the album.
All right, Broken Halos. So, like, the title is Broken Halos. It's not, like, really straightforward, but, I mean, it kind of is, like, Broken Halos. So, like, for the people that believe, whenever you pass and go to heaven, like, you know, if you did your good deeds and everything, you get a halo. So inside the halo is the light. So for me, like, Broken Halos is me exposing my light. Because, like, with me being a shy person, I always kind of been, like, to the back a little bit. And then I was even surrounded by some people that made me feel like it was bad for me to shine. Like, once my light started shining, they made me feel like I shouldn't be letting my light shine because theirs wasn't shining. But it was never like competition or nothing like that for me. It was just like out of love. Like, you know, I'm just like, I'm happy that I could do this at this level. Like, I'm happy I'm progressing. I'm happy I'm getting better. And so, like, when you're surrounded by the wrong people, sometimes you forget that it's okay to let your light shine, because, like, your light shining might help me, help my light shine. So it's just like, that's how I look at it. It's just like, it's not like my light is shining brighter than anybody's. It's just like my light is shining. And hopefully, like, it'll inspire you to let your light shine, or your light inspire me to let my light shine. That's how I look at it. Like, it's kind of connected in a way. You know, energy passes.
Facts,
so, like,
it does.
That's the idea with Broken Halos. It's just like me letting my light shine, me being myself, me being like unapologetic, trying new styles, doing things that I love, speaking on things that I love, and just being a little vulnerable too. Because I never really get too personal, but like throughout like the project, I hit a couple of personal notes and stuff like that. So it's just like me just being open and vulnerable.
That's real, bro. I think that's what.
Amazing.
Yeah, facts. I love that, bro. Like,
because it ain't about being selfish, but it's about understanding. Sometimes I got to give a pat on my damn back too.
Facts.
That's dope. Man.
Facts.
Thank you.
Nobody can love you like you can love yourself, bro.
Man.
Nobody gonna be your biggest fan until you do.
Right.
Like, that's what it's most important, bro. You cannot succeed without loving your true self.
If you don't love yourself, ain't nobody else gonna love you.
You know, you can't expect nobody else to love you. Yeah, facts. Facts. Yeah.
Look, that's why like it's a track on there called "People That Care." It's this little part. It's like, more than I missed you, I missed me. Because like, you know, sometimes, you know, we get into relationships and stuff like that. We lose ourselves and we don't realize it.
Yeah,
and then by the time you do realize it,
I did that.
You be like so far.
facts.
You just be like, man, I miss that version of myself. I miss him. I miss that.
Yes.
You know, or if it's a female, she misses herself. She misses her. So it's just like, I don't know. That's where I was at with it.
That's deep. That's why I wanted to ask you that, because I knew it had some type of deeper meaning. After listening to it a couple times, I'm like, well, there's something to that. You know, it's a deeper meaning. It's a deeper meaning in everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just up to us to find the meaning.
Life is a big puzzle.
Yeah, for real though. For real. Never ending pieces. Like, that shit is eternal.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
It's crazy.
Forever learning.
Facts. If you don't learn something every day, bro, especially as an adult, then you failing in life. Because that's the most important thing. Learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Put yourself in a position to always be better.
Yeah. You ain't 26. Ain't no damn way.
I know, bro. I
You
know.
ain't got no
That shit
kids
crazy,
either.
bro. Hell no. I ain't got no kids, boy.
You must have, your grandma raised you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, grandma's
Boy.
love is different.
Hey, nah, for real, though. For real. From the country, man. Just shit. You ain't got nothing but books and outside.
Yeah.
So let's get in. This is your first project since 2017, right?
Yeah. So like, first full project since 2017.
It's a long time.
2017, I dropped this project called Late January,
Mm-hmm.
and it was before I really had got like all my business straight and everything. So like, it's low key only on SoundCloud right now, but some crazy shit happened. I really don't even want to talk about it low key, but I can just like mention it. But I was living in Boston, and so 2017, I was living in Boston for a little while, and then I was finally like finding myself with my music and everything. And then my aunt had got killed back here in North Carolina.
Sheesh.
So damn, I don't know, that shit really like fucked me up like a whole lot. I ain't even gonna flex, like, and it kind of like had me like low key just trying to keep it together. So I ended up coming back down here, and then like I took a little break off of like music just to like recoup, get with the family and everything, you know, just take care of business with like myself and like just getting my shit together. Cause like, you know, when things like that happen, it just make you realize how like crazy life is. And then I don't know, I know I shouldn't, but at times I be feeling like if I would have already been on, if I would have already made it, I could have helped like avoid certain situations. But at the end of the day, you know, everything is God's will. So
That's
like,
facts.
I ain't gonna never challenge God, but at the same time, I'm always feel like I can always do more for the people I love.
I think that's a natural thing, bro. Especially like as younger men. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not in the right position that we want to be in exactly, but we know we want to get to that point and we feel like we can prevent shit. But like you said, this God's plan. This shit is God's will, bro. Like, there's literally nothing we can do about it. It's the
Not only God, but the earth.
Yeah, like all of it is, I mean, like we said earlier, like shit be divine. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes some things need to happen, no matter how bad they are, just to teach us everything we need.
Man, tell me about
Like, that shit crazy, bro.
it really is like
That shit crazy.
Listen,
It's crazy, but it's true.
God bless.
Facts. So walk me through your studio routine, bro. Like, how do you get deep in the studio?
All right, so I really don't have like a certain routine, but like there are like certain things that just be going on. So like most of the time when I'm writing music, I'm probably by myself, unless like I'm doing a feature or something like that. Then we in a room cooking up, but I just make sure I'm as comfortable as possible. Like 9 times out of 10, I'm at the crib because I record a lot at the crib.
Okay.
Excuse me. I just started going to the studio more, but should I be in there chilling, throwing the bedroom shoes? I like turn the music all the way up, or I might throw the headphones on. It just depends on like what the song brings for. Like if it's something that's chill and relaxed, I might turn the music up just a little bit and then just like lights off, just sitting there chilling, vibing. Like, I really like the pace because it's something about like me being able to be up and move and pace and stuff and get my brain like learning and moving. So like, I'll just be in there freestyling. Like, so depending on what it is, sometimes it'll like start off with a hook. Sometimes it might be a couple lines for a verse, and I just be trying to figure out like different flows and stuff like that. Then I like actually sit down and like start writing it. And then one thing I really just got good at recently is like not forcing myself to like finish verses. Like, if I start writing a verse and I don't finish it, I just be at peace with that because like I don't want to rush it and like take away from everything I done put work into. But then sometimes too, like I'm like, let me record what I got just to see what it sounds like. And then I hear how like dope it is. I'm just like, all right, cool. Nah, let's go ahead and finish this right now. Just cause like we be in our own way sometimes.
Yeah, that's real, bro. I can relate to that for real. Cause
you don't get writer's block.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's really all it is, bro. Like, I mean, cause I relate, cause I'm a writer. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm writing an article, I'm trying to put pieces together, trying to do stuff. I'll get mad at myself for not being able to finish the shit. And I'm like, bro, I can't. Like, I'm tired. Like, my brain just not clicking right now.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's just getting our own way. And, you know what I'm saying? That's part of self-sabotage.
I got this idea about writer's block. So, like, I tell myself I can't get writer's block no more. Like, regardless of how long it's taking, like, me to figure something out, I started telling myself, like, everything you write is fire. Everything you write is fire. Like, nothing you write is whack. You might not love it the most. It might not be the best thing lyrically. It might not be the best flows, but like everything I write is fire.
I like that.
And that just like pushed my mind to believe once you keep telling yourself that you're gonna believe it, and it's just like you ain't doing nothing but like improving your skills, and it's like opening up your mind. Cause like I feel like writer's block just come from the pressure of wanting to be great at times. So
Facts.
Not experienced.
If I'm just telling myself like I'm always in that mode to be great, I ain't gonna never think I'm trying to be great. I'm always great.
Do you need to get high just to feel yourself when you're in the studio?
Nah, so like, I don't even smoke no more on some crazy shit. Like, I used to be a general manager of Burger King, so of course I couldn't smoke there. And right after that, I was driving an 18-wheeler, so like, still couldn't smoke. But like when I did smoke, I used to only smoke like at night or like chilling with the homies. Yeah. I might have recorded like 2 songs high ever, like written and everything. Like, I don't know.
Did you like it?
I don't even know what songs it was. I'm pretty sure I did though, because I feel like they both got released. But yeah, I don't know. I just always like to be like as sober as possible, just so I can experience things in full.
Yeah, I feel that.
Excuse me, Cook. Some niggas got to be high. Some others.
Nah, bro. You good, because I know I don't need to be high. I like to be. Nah, that's facts, though. Some niggas need that shit. That's their fix, bro. Like, I mean.
That's where their creativity comes from.
Yeah. That's their identity, man. You can't let that shit be your identity, bro.
Yeah, it's like to each his own.
Yeah, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't. Like we had said, you just can't be lazy with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like to get high and just lay in the bed all day. Like, like, you feel me? But let's get in the laundry day, man. Your latest single. Latest single. You dropped that December or this year?
Honestly, I think I dropped the audio in December and I dropped the visual this year.
Okay. I thought so. Okay. So, album coming soon?
Some EPs. I really I don't know when the next like full length project gonna come. I always get into a mode to where like I know it's time to like create full length